Here is Katinka and Mandy desperately trying to get their punt in order, going down the River Sherwell by Magdalen College. Good job! They're going to be spinning in the water quite a bit as opposed to actually rowing in one direction. Can they actually make it past all of these boats? Only time will tell. We'll be back in just a moment. So far, we can see that they have indeed gotten stuck on 2 of the boats and are now trying to reverse. There they are. They're ever so slightly getting past the boats. Looks like they might have another slight encounter, but overall they've at least made it to the outer segment. They're trying to make their way down river. Oh, no. Stuck again. Rotating again. Just there in the yellow jacket we can see Mandy. They have finally cleared the boats and are moving along down the river, and we will catch up with them about halfway around their tour. More later. Alright, so continuing on our punting expedition. As you can see, I found a footpath which runs near the river and across the backside of Christchurch, which you can just barely see through the trees there, and this is all Christchurch Meadow. And over here we have the very edges of the botanical garden. You can see some of the flowers over there. And along here, back to the river. So I'm going to walk over here, wait for the punt to pass, and with any luck, the ladies have not fallen in and will be passing me within the next 20 minutes. I sure hope so. More later. Coming up the river now is a beautiful swan and some ducks as I stand by and I wait for Mandy and Katinka, who, as I said before, are hopefully no more than 20 minutes behind. At least I hope so. They're going to miss the train otherwise. So it's only about 15 minutes later, still no sign of Mandy and Katinka, but taking in again more of the surroundings back there, Christchurch. Some of the beautiful, that's Magdalen College, that's actually where we rented the boat from. And then further on down the footpath here, just right through there, is a green where, so you can see, just barely off in the distance there is what looks like to be a young boys' school, maybe a preparatory school, and they are playing cricket. I wish that were Mandy and Katinka, but it's not. Okay, so here we are once again with Mandy and Katinka. Obviously, they didn't die while punting. However, they never quite made it around the bend, but they were able to join us, so now we're on the train leaving Oxford and heading back to Stratford for the night. What did you find to be the most interesting about your punting experience, and then why don't you tell us if you would actually try it again?
Go ahead, you were writing. How was
Well,
it?
yes, I wasn't the one actually punting. I was on the boat, and I was trying to help her out by paddling a bit, but you just get this tiny little paddle thing, and it doesn't help very much. It's very good for like pushing yourself off like trees and other things that we bumped into, but not so much for the actual like steering. But I watched Mandy and it looked very difficult, so I would like to try it sometime, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, I think the most difficult thing was just, it's easy like putting the pole down, but steering while trying to maintain your balance is the hardest part, and I wasn't very good at that. But I don't know, I don't know. I think all the branches and stuff, trying to maneuver around those, that was definitely difficult, especially when we lost the pole.
And we lost the pole shortly. We were able to recover it, but
Yeah.
it was gone for a
I
little
wanted
bit.
my 30-pound deposit back.
Yes. And there was a lot of traffic too that we kind of had to deal with. A lot of like rowing boats and other hunting people.
So, I don't
It
know.
helped us out at times a little bit.
Yeah, like pulling us out.
Yeah, I understand that 3 gentlemen had to stop and pull you out once.
Well, we kind of collided a little bit, and then they were.
We kind of like went underneath this willow tree, so the guy on that boat could punt. So he kind of backed up, and then another guy kind of like pushed us out of the way.
pushed us on the
And then they just
side.
kept punting on, and we are like going around in a circle
Circles like this.
5 or 6 times. Yeah.
But we didn't fall in, so we're very proud of
Yes.
Very, very close a few times. I fell into the boat, but not into the water.
That was good.
So that was fortunate. You probably didn't want to get the rest of this on tape because it would have been full of editing out.
But we had a really good time,
Yes.
I think. We had a lot of fun trying to punt.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah, I think I would definitely try it again.
Yes, and we got to see a little bit of very beautiful scenery that you get to see from the river. So.
Yeah, and when
You
the
were
duck
actually
hunt-
able to pay attention to it while you were
Well,
digging
we
yourself
were
out of
there
it?
for so long, you know.
We're
trying to
spinning
sneak
around. You can't help but look at what else there is.
We had, contact with it. I still have the scratches from all those bushes we ran into, especially the last time. That was thorny. But I do.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But
Some
I don't know.
contact with wildlife, but
I think next time if I watch someone do it beforehand to see how like they put the pole, because when I was watching they always have it behind them, but I could never like keep my balance well enough so that I could actually pull the pole one way or another to direct it. So yeah, I think if I did it again, like now that I kind of have an idea, I got the hang of it
And
as we were
Punting
going into
Saga.
the dock.
Okay.
As we went into the dock.
yeah,
So that's
just when we got in there.
Better
All
late
right.
than never, I guess.
Yes, absolutely. Well, it sounds like you guys enjoyed yourself. I'm glad to hear
We
it.
did.
Okay, thank you.